None of us are free if one of us are chained. Those are the lyrics of a song recorded in 1993 by legendary singer Ray Charles. Those lyrics were revived in the chants of so many freedom-seeking Americans in the streets. Since the death of George Floyd, I've been in the streets of Minneapolis, Chicago, and New York City with protesters, almost all peaceful, most angry, all hurt, all confused, but all of them certain of the thing that comes in the second verse of that song. If you don't say it's wrong, then that says it's right. We got to try to feel for each other. Let our brothers know that we care. Got to get the message. Send it out loud and clear. What the protesters are saying in shorthand is that this isn't a black problem. It's an everybody problem. If one among us is not treated fairly by the police or as they try to vote or in our courts or by the economy or in the wages that they are paid or the health care to which they are entitled, then none of us are. If you accept that premise, then let us acknowledge that we are not free. Nearly 13.4% of Americans are black, and they live their lives in fear. They follow a set of unwritten protocols, literally, to stay alive. That sounds like an exaggeration, and to many white Americans, the concept of lynching is something from the history books. But lynching, in which the accused gets no due process, has never really ended. George Floyd got no due process, and he died at the hands of police. Ahmaud Arbery in Georgia got no due process. He was killed on February 23rd of this year by two vigilantes who allegedly thought he was a burglar. Breonna Taylor got no due process on March 13th when police used a battering ram to get into her apartment and then killed her in a shootout with her boyfriend who lived with her and had a licensed firearm. The warrant the police had was for the wrong people in the wrong place, yet Breonna Taylor is dead. Yesterday, she would have turned 27. Congress has passed a new lynching law, but it's stalled in the U.S. Senate by Republican Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky, who worries that people who just assault but don't kill during extrajudicial attacks might get swept up in it. We wouldn't want that now. Regular racists being swept up in laws designed to protect American society from them, despite the fact that black Americans face deadly harm at the hands of police and society to this very day. Protest and the vote are all that are left when the odds are stacked against you. It's not for black Americans to bear this burden alone, to speak out against the violence against their communities and the systemic racism they face, because until they are unchained, none of us are free.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.